Okay everyone, this is going to be a video showing you how to make a spiral bound type Disney autograph book, just using basic scrapbooking materials. What I did here on this one is, I've made Disney autograph books for friends and family, and I have them in my Etsy store. I can make them for you, or I can have autograph pages that are available for very reasonable price. Like you get almost 90 different characters and several different book covers for like $7, and you can print them out and make them yourself, or you can take them to a UPS store and have them print them out, or a local copy center can print them out and they can spiral bind them. So what I did here, you don't have to get that. I'm going to show you some other things you can do too. You don't have to get any of my stuff. I printed out this book cover that I made, and I had, these are just 4x6 index cards that I took to my local UPS store, and she spiral bound it for me. So what you get is it's like $3.75. And you're going to get a plastic see-through cover, a solid plastic back, and they can cut it down to the 4x6, or you can print out my stuff and just, if you do get my autograph cards, they're going to be about this size, almost about the size of a 5x7. So what they're going to do is punch holes in the top and spiral bind it. So this is like $3.75. My book covers are like $2 if you want one personalized. Get the autographs cards that come with book covers. Those are just going to be generic, non-personalized book covers. So anyway, there's going to print out 2 to a page if you do get that. And you're also going to get a general character locator list. It's by Disney World Park and by Disney Character Meal. This is just something I put together myself over the several times we went to Disney. Just tried to, make a note of where each character was at least the main characters. And you get 4 different packing lists. 3 are gender specific, 1 for a man, 1 for a woman, 1 for a child, and 1's a universal one. But what you could do, like for this, you could just make yourself, your child and you could take, this book right here is $3. I got it at Walmart. It's got 100 sheets. You could take this book with you, and you could just write your contact information on the front. You could put a label with your contact information. You could take it and get each character to sign. You could put a sticker down here at the bottom for each character. And then when you get back, they're perforated so you can tear them out. Or you could take and have it spiral bound. You could make you a book cover. It wouldn't be exactly like this, but you could use this or cardstock, colored cardstock, and put Disney stickers, and you could write with a silver Sharpie pen, your child's name, Sarah's Disney Autographs, something like that. You could take it and have all of your cards. Like for this, you would probably want to do the 5x7 index cards. You would take your book cover and the 5x7 index cards, and you would have them spiral bound it. You want to make sure that the blank page is on top. The page that has the lines in it is going to go to the back. Then when you get back, you're going to get your pictures. Like for this book, you would need to get your pictures developed as 3.5 by 5s. They would fit here. If you do 4x6s, it's going to be a really tight fit, so you probably want to do 3.5 by 5s. Okay, now this is what I was talking about. I have autograph cards that you can purchase for little to nothing, and you get several different non-personalized book covers. I do personalized book covers. They're $2 each, and I have in my store just general autograph cards for a Disney trip. Then I have 2 different ones. One is for Alaskan cruise and one's for a regular Disney cruise. Those are in there, and they're very inexpensive. But what you would do is you print out your book cover, or you could go to your local copy center and have them print out your book cover, and you get a book information page that tells who the book belongs to, and you could put in your phone number here, maybe in pencil, so you could erase it when you get back. That way if your book gets lost, hopefully they would turn it into Lost and Found at the Disney park. So what you'll do is you'll take your book after you've got it spiral bound by the UPS store and have the the character autograph this page. And on this side, when you get back, you're going to post in your 5x7 or 4.5x6 picture. This is 4.5x6. What you'll want to do is make sure at the back you have them put in blank paper. They're just going to take copy paper and cut it in half when they go to spiral bind this. That way you will have a page. If you happen to run into a character that you don't have an actual autograph page in here, they'll have a place to sign. When you get back, you're going to put your picture up here. And what I try to tell people is, because I've made books for people, for friends and family, they want to know, I don't know what character to put in there. What I always tell them is put the characters in your book that you know you're going to see. The ones that you're going to see at a character meal, or the ones your daughter or son specifically wants to stand in line with. Then at the back, you want to put in blank paper. If this paper doesn't get signed, then you have more places for your child to tape in their photos of their trip, and then they can take this book to school, and they have a little autograph book, but it's kind of like a little memory book. I also have in my store, I've made for my large books, and for some of the small, I have made the title pages for the small book. I've made title pages for some of the meals. I haven't done one for every single meal. And these are for the Disney World meals. I don't live near Disneyland, so we went to Disney World several times. And what you would do is just put this in your book in front of the character cards that you know you're going to see at that meal. And if you do get my autograph cards, you get all the cards for all the characters you will see at all the Disney World meals. And then you're also going to get this general character locator list that will tell you, I mean, it's not exact, nothing's set in stone, but general information is, generally this is who appears at these meals. So you'll know which cards to put in what order in your book. And also I have some just non-character specific cards that I made that you can print out and put in there as well. Now, if you want to do this size book, a spiral bound book, make sure you tell them that you want the medium size coil, not this small one. When I did this one, I forgot to tell the UPS lady, please give me a medium size. And the reason I say that is because when you get back from your trip, you want to have room for your book to expand whenever you put in your pictures. It's going to make it end up being thicker. Let me see if I can show you a page in the back here where we have, for instance, you know, some pages have 2, some pages have 3 pictures on it. So your book's going to expand some, okay? And for this type of book, you don't have to use my autograph cards. You would need to take some card stock. You could use this card. You could take this book and have all the pages tore out and have them spiral bound it. You could take these pages and tape them in here after you have just some blank pages spiral bound. Or you can use 8x8 cardstock and have them cut it down to about the size of a 4x6 or 5x7 and have them spiral bound that with blank paper in the back. You would have to use some Disney themed scrapbooking paper or cardstock to make you a book cover, and you could just use you know, any type of Disney stickers, whatever your child's favorite character is, and then you would have to write their name on the front. Okay, now the next spiral bound book I was going to show you is a sketchbook that I got at Hobby Lobby, and it was $5.99, and it's a hardbound book. It has 80 sheets in it, and these pages in here are going to all be blank. So you won't need autograph cards, but if you want to get my autograph cards, you could just tape those in here like I did here. You'll take it with you, have your character sign. Then when you get back, you're going to tape them in there. This is some neat tape that I got from Hobby Lobby. They had princesses, they had fairies. It was like $3.99 for a roll. You could use that instead of regular tape. You can also use spray adhesive or rubber cement glue to glue in these. What I did on this front cover was I made a book cover, and I taped it to the front, and then I took a self lamination sheet and trimmed it, cut it the right size, and then had it overlap just a little bit to help stick this book cover on the book and also protect it. They also had, which I don't have laying out here, a soft-bound sketchbook that was this away, and it had on this side is where the spirals were at. And again, the same thing. I took and just printed out a book cover I had made in my computer and glued it with rubber cement to the front, and it was like a thick cardboard cover. And then on the inside, I went through on the pages and I cut out my autograph cards and glued them in there. I had the character sign, and when we got back, we put those in here. If you really, really don't want to spend hardly anything, it won't look as nice, but you can also go to Walmart or Dollar General, anywhere like that, and just buy you a spiral bound book. You'll have to make you a cover for the front. This is one of my covers that comes with the autograph card set that's in my Etsy store. What I did was I just rubber cement glued a piece of card stock to the front, and then I just glued on my book cover. And you would have to make, your own book cover with Disney stickers. They've got all kinds of Disney stickers you can use. They've got different alphabet kind. Any of this would work. Princess stuff. And then you write your child's name on the front. On the inside, what comes with my autograph cards is a book and information page. So you would want to just put something on the front here, like a piece of cardstock on this very first notebook page, and write in your child's information or your contact information. And that way, if the book got lost, someone would, turn it into lost and found. You could find it, or if you had your cell phone number down here, they could call you and tell you they found it. So on this side here is where you would either put in cardstock or Disney scrapbooking paper, and your character is going to autograph it. And then on this side, it would, it's large enough that it would hold 4x6s or 5x7. So this is the extra cheap way to go if you don't want to put a whole lot into it, or if you have several books you want to make. Okay, so that's those. Just stay tuned. I'm going to, do some more videos of the other types of books. Thanks for watching.